Welcome to this explainer. Today we're taking a super detailed, comprehensive creator playbook and translating it into a realistic, step-by-step roadmap for generating and selling AI content. You know, if you've been wondering how on earth people are turning artificial intelligence into a legit side hustle, you're definitely in the right place. We're gonna break down exactly what works, what absolutely doesn't, and how you can actually start executing on this today.
Okay, let's dive into this. The source material hits us right out of the gate with a completely fascinating and provocative hook. What if I told you that the picture, the motion graphic, or the music track you just made in 2 minutes with AI could literally be sitting in someone's digital shopping cart by tonight? That is the insane speed of commerce we're dealing with right now. We are talking about selling AI-generated art, video, or music on the exact same day it's created.
To really grasp the magnitude of this, we kind of need to look at how drastically the whole landscape has shifted. Seriously, just 3 years ago, creating professional-looking digital art, custom music, or high-quality video clips required years of dedicated skill. You usually needed a full creative team, crazy expensive software, and some serious hardware. Today, anyone with a standard laptop and the right AI tools can produce digital assets that totally rival what that massive full team used to make. The barrier to entry hasn't just been lowered, it's practically vanished into thin air.
So here's our game plan for today. First, the AI content opportunity. Second, where to sell AI content. Third, your AI creator toolkit. Fourth, packaging for maximum sales. And finally, mistakes and realistic expectations.
Let's jump straight into section 1, the AI content opportunity and why AI content actually sells. While the demand for this content is absolutely massive across stock platforms and online stores, we need a quick reality check right up front. The opportunity here isn't just to make pretty pictures. Anyone can do that now, right? According to the playbook, real success requires a deep understanding of which platforms actually pay out, which specific file formats sell best, and exactly how to package the material so the right buyers can find it. It's a business strategy, not just a fun creative exercise. Moving on to section 2, where to sell AI content. This is all about matching your content to the exact right marketplace. Now, what's really interesting about this breakdown is how distinctly these different platforms operate. Think about it. Stock marketplaces pay you a royalty every single time someone licenses your image or video clip. Then you have print on demand, which is honestly amazing because you just upload your AI design and the platform handles literally everything else, printing it onto t-shirts or mugs, boxing it up, shipping it, and even handling the customer service for you. Plus, you've got digital marketplaces for selling templates directly to creators and audio platforms that license AI-assisted music for things like podcasts and video games. However, you really can't treat all these platforms exactly the same. The key differences usually come down to the level of competition, the actual pay per sale, and, this is absolutely critical, how strict their AI content policies are. You must read the current content policies of any platform before you upload a single file. These rules govern exactly what needs to be tagged as AI and what's permitted in the first place, and trust me, they change all the time. All right, section 3, your AI creator toolkit. Let's talk about building a truly efficient workflow. With the right setup, you can go from a raw concept to a finished, sellable product in under an hour. This rapid workflow basically breaks down into a few seamless steps. It starts with AI tools that help you research and script out your concepts. Then you use prompt engineering and image generators to get highly specific, polished variations of your art. Next, for motion, AI video tools can animate those still images or even generate brand new clips straight from text. And finally, AI voice tools can provide incredibly natural-sounding narration in multiple languages. They all just stack together so efficiently, it's like a giant puzzle where all the pieces just click. So the crucial point is this: AI doesn't replace your human judgment. Let me repeat that. It doesn't replace you. The tools will dramatically speed up your production time, absolutely, for sure. But the initial idea, the careful curation of the outputs, and the strict quality control, all of that still comes entirely from you. If you just accept the very first thing the AI spits out, you are definitely not going to stand out in a crowded marketplace. Which brings us to section 4, packaging for maximum sales. Let's optimize those listings. Because having good content just isn't enough anymore. How you package it totally determines if anyone actually finds it. The Creator Playbook lays out some pretty strict packaging rules here. First up, batch your work into themed collections. Second, write super clear, keyword-rich titles. Really put yourself in the shoes of the buyer and think about what they're actually typing into those search bars.
Third, price competitively. And fourth, always check and follow the disclosure rules for AI usage. Seriously, failing to disclose AI involvement violates the rules on most major platforms and will get your account permanently suspended. And I want you to keep this specific number in mind, 10. Buyers are just far more likely to make a purchase when they see cohesive sets rather than isolated one-off pieces. So provide 10 variations on a single strong theme. Also, when you're pricing these 10 items, as a beginner, you really should price slightly below the established sellers. You want to reduce friction, build up those initial reviews, and establish a solid portfolio before you start raising your rates.
All right, bringing it home with Section 5, mistakes and realistic expectations. Time for a reality check.
I want to step into a bit of a mentoring role here for a second, because there are guaranteed ways to get your work rejected instantly, and we want to avoid those. Do not upload low-resolution or watermarked files. Just don't do it. Do not generate content that copies a recognizable brand, a celebrity, or a trademarked character. That's an instant penalty. Avoid flooding the platform with hundreds of near-duplicate spammy images. And never, ever skip the platform's exact technical requirements for things like aspect ratios and file formats. Doing any of this just wastes your time, plain and simple. And this brilliantly illustrates the timeline of what you can actually expect. The real journey requires patience. As you build this business, week 1 is really just about your first real-world test, getting your feet wet. Weeks 2 and 3, that's when you might start to see your first potential trickle of sales. But meaningful, scalable income, that typically builds over months 3 to 6 of consistent uploading. This proves that selling AI content is a real business requiring consistency. It is emphatically not a get-rich-quick scheme. But you know, you gotta start somewhere. And I absolutely love this direct quote from the source material. You'll learn more from that first real-world test than from any amount of planning. They totally hit the nail on the head with that. Don't get stuck in analysis paralysis. Start small. Pick just one platform. Create one themed collection of 10 items, and just push it live this week. See what happens. The tools are readily available. The market is completely open, and you now have the literal roadmap to package and optimize your work safely and effectively. So I will leave you with this one simple question to kickstart your new side hustle. Which AI content platform will you test first?